In this video, we'll discuss Josh Giddey talking about his popularity on TikTok. Well, no offense, but getting viral on TikTok, Instagram, or any social media platform is no big deal these days. It's becoming a cliche every day, and it's nothing new for celebrities to gain millions of followers or views the moment they create their profiles. It's like what they say, the more attractive you are, the more followers you get. This means NBA players could be a TikTok gold mine. But first, a reminder about our brand new giveaway. We're giving away a PS5 with a copy of NBA 2022 and Madden 22. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple. First up, Josh Giddey opens up about getting TikTok fame. Josh Giddey of the Oklahoma City Thunder is a rising star. The 19-year-old Australian basketball player is a real-life Troy Bolton from High School Musical. Tall, hunky, long locks, and of course, immense talent. When the 15-year-old attended the Basketball Without Borders camp in India, nobody could have thought that the young lad would now be one of the NBA's most bankable rookie players. And he's not just cashable on the court, but also a celebrity off the courts. Since he's the product of the new age and being a Gen Z, Giddey must be all too familiar with social media platforms. Josh Giddey has recently developed quite a following on TikTok. Talking to Emily Austin, the Oklahoma City Thunder guard, he shared his views about using the platform and on whose videos he likes to add the heart. TikTok has become a phenomenon, and it's the melting pot of some oddly weird to entertaining stuff. So one day, Giddey was in Mexico, and maybe out of boredom, he decided to make some videos. Obviously, he loved it. Yes, using platforms like TikTok and Snapchat could be a real addiction. Josh added that it's one of the biggest social media platforms and thinks that many other NBA guys have also started to use it. It won't come as a surprise that the 19-year-old finds these norms appealing because he literally grew up with the apps. Being active on these platforms for Gen Zs is as important as playing games on PC was for millennials. How time flies. Getting back to the topic, Josh Giddey also mentioned his favorite NBA players to watch on TikTok. It turns out he likes to stalk Cole Anthony and Giannis Antetokounmpo on the platform. We wonder what he finds attractive about their videos. Next up, Australian youngster Josh Giddey, in line with going on another level. The Australian teenage talent, playing for the NBA, always managed to get attention when it came to basketball. At just 15, Josh Giddey had the makings of a successful basketball player. He was immediately identified as an emerging player when he attended the 2018 Basketball Without Borders camp in India. Giddey has come a long way, even youngsters admit it, but it's safe to say that he's reached fame quite quickly. He was so unforgettable that Giddey left a very memorable impression on the famous American basketball player Caris LeVert. LeVert mentored the young Australian at the camp, and that's how he got to know the young player. Josh Giddey was equally impressed with the NBA player and even mentioned that he felt like Caris wasn't only there to coach ball, but genuinely gave game-changing advice to the young players. Josh called Caris LeVert as the first NBA player that he talked to and gave him a lot of advice after that camp. Giddey added that the NBA player believed in his potential and that he encouraged the 19-year-old, which also did wonders for his self-confidence. The Australian player's journey from Melbourne Tigers to Oklahoma City has been phenomenal, and only LeVert, but another mega NBA star, had nothing but praise for the young player. So when legends like LeBron James compliment a player, there must be something amazing about them. The king of basketball couldn't help but compliment the Australian player at the All-Star Weekend earlier in 2022. Josh must have been over the moon, because it's not every day LeBron James gets excited to see a basketball player. Other pro players like Cleveland Cavaliers center Jarrett Allen have also been blown away by Josh's gameplay. He told reporters that seeing him play is way more different than actually playing against him. He elaborated that playing Giddey gives you a good idea about how he's playing, but seeing him from the stands, it's unbelievable how he passes. The Australian is truly made for the pro league. Fans, coaches, and maybe other teams have eyes on the young cannon, and everyone is expecting him to make it to the top of the game. So what can the fans expect after Giddey's successful rookie season? When an athlete breaks into the scene very early on, the pressure of expectations is quite high. Rising to the top at a young age means you're extraordinary, and that's exactly what the audience expects in every game. For Josh Giddey, these expectations are nothing new, but he'd need consistency if he wants more successful seasons. But before Josh showed off his flashy moves, Oklahoma fans didn't expect much from the player whose name was the sixth called. The Australian guard, fresh off the 2021 NBA draft, had a lot to prove to the fans. But soon, the Australian quickly hypnotized the audience with his perfect hair and flashy moves, and before you know it, he's having a wonderful rookie season. But now that his year one as a rookie rookie is over, fans expect him to have even more mature gameplay than before. Oklahoma fans believe that Giddey can still improve in the defense and shooting area, but considering his speedy passes and basketball IQ, he might be the breakout player for the Oklahoma Thunder. Related news. Coming up, Mike Muscala's Thunder contract details revealed. Basketball contracts are all the hype when new seasons start. We're talking about millions, and well, a good contract is every professional basketball player's priority. As for Oklahoma Thunder center Mike Muscala, the details of his fresh contract with the team have been revealed, and they're brimming with green. Muscala had officially signed a 2-year contract with the Thunder that's worth a whopping $7 million. The contract also includes each season fully guaranteed at $3.5 million, while they've also added the last year of the deal featuring a team option for Oklahoma City. Mike Muscala is an experienced player and a goldmine for younger centers like Chet Holmgren. His presence on the roster ensures a better training environment for the coming generation. Muscala deserves every penny of his contract because he's hands down one of the better floor spacing bigs in the NBA. His influence and technique passing on to Holmgren will be a jackpot for Oklahoma City. The Oklahoma roster is currently looking to get to the required 15-man regular season by cutting 3 players. Since Mike recently delivered his career-best line of 42.9%, his place on the team is more than justified. Up next, Kenrich Williams gets an extension. Only a few favorite and outstanding players get a chance to make it into the league of multi-million-dollar contracts. Recently, Oklahoma City has offered an extension to none other than Kenrich Williams. He is a gem both on and off the court, and there's no reason why the team shouldn't offer him a 4-year contract. Williams' contract is reportedly worth $27 million. He could buy a house with that, and why not? The coaches and the fans love the guy, and he just had a wonderful 2 seasons with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Many people are saying that Kenrich entered into a cheap deal, but the contract is easy to move. The truth for now is that Kenrich Williams is booked for the Thunder for the coming 5 seasons, so there'll be a lot going on around the court. Many sports analysts and reporters took to Twitter to give their take on the contract. Many even pointed out that only a year and a half ago, Williams was struggling to even make the roster, and now he just signed a huge deal which speaks volumes about his dedication and hard work. OKC has also bypassed trading offers for him, and it looks like Williams might retire with the Thunder if they keep him this long. In the end, almost everyone thinks that it's a sweet deal for both OKC and Williams, considering he fits perfectly with the current roster. And finally, you won't believe Oklahoma Thunder players' salaries. The Oklahoma City Thunder is currently overloaded with 20 players, but they don't mind paying them millions. Even when the team would have to make some heartbreaking cuts soon, each of the 20 players will be receiving a handsome salary for upcoming seasons, including new contracts and contract extensions. One of the biggest moves for the Thunder is extending the contracts for Kenrich Williams and Lu Dort. As for their other star players, the highest bid goes to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who will receive a jaw-dropping amount of $30.9 million for 2022-2023. Next in line is Lu Dort, the shooting guard for Oklahoma City, and he'll be getting a nice paycheck worth $15.3 million. Following these two are Derek Favors, Chet Holmgren, and Josh Giddey, who will bathe in green with their $10.2, $9.9, and $6.3 million 2022-2023 salaries, respectively. Let's not forget that the rest of the crew will also be receiving good deals, which are mostly over $1 million. That's a wrap for this video. Which NBA player makes your heart skip a beat? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.